And I stand by the reason she's losing that weight is because she doesn't have somebody to just drop and go get her food whenever she wants. And she doesn't have somebody to take her to the grocery store at midnight on a Sunday. That's why she's losing weight. Is because she's literally doesn't have the amount of food in the house that she used to have, or access to the amount of food that she used to have. And that's why she's losing weight.
This is my intro music. Welcome to the video. I hope you like it lots, so don't forget to subscribe and click the thumbs up button. Now let's react.
Hey, hi, hello there, and welcome to another episode of An Anthropologist Watches Amberlynn Reid. I have no idea what to expect. This is an hour old as of recording, and today is the 4/12. If you are new here, I will be applying a dark anthropology lens to the world of the Amberverse as through this movie video. And I've also been recording for almost 6 hours at this point, so if I'm a little punchy, that would be why. We're recording in front of a live streaming audience over in the corner here. You won't actually be able to see them, but trust me, they're there. It's not just the people behind my eyes. Dark anthropology, I really do need to sit down and write this shit down for reals. I have thoughts in my head as to what this would look like if it were a real thing, but I kind of I don't want to make it real because that's way too close to academia, and I'm gun shy still. Thank you to everybody who's been supporting the channel. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to my members. Thank you to everybody who's going to hit the thumbs up button. Thank you to the chat. What voices? All of the voices. And yeah, so this is Amber's newest video. This is why it's hard to lose weight, the weight I've gained, and babysitting. I'm sure we're going to blame it on the BED, even though we were miraculously cured of that last year. So, and who in God's name thinks it is a good idea to leave a child in this woman's care? I'm sorry. I need to question your judgment. I won't say I don't do that frequently, but I do. Seriously. Even if you take Amber's personality out of the picture, she is a near, well, I guess 500-pound woman. What if something happens to this kid? What if the kid falls down the stairs? What if the kid runs towards the street? What if the kid does any number of things that requires quick action? Really? The best she's going to be able to do is dial 911 after the fact. You see her trying to do CPR on a child? Have you seen the way she takes care of her animals? Let's jump in. I don't think I have anything else I need to preamble with, but I am going to get very over-analytical because that's what I do.
Guys, so I did not vlog today, but as you guys know, in my last video, I said I wasn't on track for a few days. In total, I think I was off track about 6 days. And I decided to weigh myself today, and it's I have debated back and forth, do I even want to post this? But it's part of my life. It's part of...
Do I get to see the ceiling?
What I've opened you guys up to, and so I'm going to show it. So here is me weighing myself today. All right, you guys.
It's the ceiling! Hello, Celia, how are you? You are the highlight of my life in this video. Look at you, you're even all turned on and all bright and sunny for me. Oh, I missed you. Missed you so much. I make little hearts for you. Oh, anyway, onward.
So I have not weighed myself since being off track. I currently have the water running, so it
because
has time to get warm, because it does take a minute. Well, it has time to get hot, because I like a hot shower. So that's what you hear in the background.
Like a hot shower. I'm gonna shower you guys. That's why the water's running, to invoke the sense of a shower.
So let's weigh in. I'm definitely nervous.
Hello, it's ready.
Okay. Stepping on.
500.6 pounds.
500.6. Wow.
I'm sure she'll tell me, but I want to do my own math. So we went from 98 to 06, so that's 8 pounds? I think that's 8 pounds.
Okay. I need to go cry.
8 pounds in a week? I'm going to say something dickish. So she can gain 8 pounds in a week, but she can only lose 10 pounds in a month. So in 1 week, she set herself back an entire month. So how much were you eating?
So that's very unfortunate.
Because no offense, even if you ate all of that stuff from Trader Joe's, probably not enough to gain 8 pounds.
Fortunate, I am back in the 500s, and it's just like I'm super swollen. I know I am. Like, I feel it in my legs. Not once did I like binge or anything like that. I do want to make that very well known that I just like overate every single day
I thought she was only 498. I didn't think she got into the 80s.
because my body was really truly just like getting used to and like adapting to the fact that I was eating below 2,000 calories. And then bam, out of nowhere for almost a week, I stopped doing that. And I'm gonna say I was probably eating about 3,000 calories a day. And
What is her TED? Oh, TDEE. Damn you, dyslexia. Let's see, she's female. She's 33, if you didn't know. She was 500, and I guess we'll go with 89. She is 5'2"? There's something more than sedentary? No. To maintain 589 calories, she needs to eat I'm going to round up 4,000 calories. So for her to have gained damn near 20 pounds, she has to have been eating over that. Your bulking calories of 4,496 calories a day, which is plus 500 calories. But that's kind of my point. To gain back the amount of weight that she gained back, she's eating well over 4,500 calories. Because, I mean, again, round. That's just crazy talk. But here's my thing. To lose weight, she only needs to eat 3,500 calories. So, like, if she had actually been eating 3,000 calories a day over those days that she was cheating, she still would have lost weight. Because she's got to be eating at least 4,000. So she's got to be eating like 5,000 calories a day to have gained all that back in that short amount of time. And I'm sure some of it's probably water weight. She's probably aggravated her lipedema, and she's... So I don't know. No, if she was eating 2,000 calories a day, she would be losing more weight than 10 pounds a month.
and my body is like, whoa. So it's, you know, I've gained weight in sodium, I've gained weight in weight.
We're back to sodiums again. The sodiums, you guys.
And fat and water, whatever it may be. But like, since I do have lipedema and lymphedema, my body holds on to water and fluid very, very easily. So I'm holding on to a lot right now. So me gaining that much weight in such a short amount of time for some people would be very shocking. For like the normal person, it's not possible unless you're eating so many calories, it's insane. But someone like me, it's rather easy for that to happen, especially because when I was losing weight, like my legs haven't felt that amazing in so long. And what I mean by that is like I had less fluid and like water retention than I've had in years.
Amazing. You cut out the sodium and your legs stopped swelling. Huh.
And it was just feeling so good. It was becoming like just easier to walk and just do things in general. Now, like that I've gained like 10 pounds, like I feel that in my legs more than I feel it anywhere else.
Okay. Yeah, she was in the 90s. Yeah, because she's only saying 10 pounds here. So she was in the 490s.
I'm holding on to a lot of fluid currently, so it just sucks and I'm not happy about it, but I wanted to be transparent and let you guys know that is what I'm currently going through.
The next day.
Good morning, everybody. I woke up with Rarity laying on top of
No.
me. Look at her cuteness and her cute little
Look at her
paw,
making little air
her cute little
biscuits.
face. Oh, yeah, that's a cute little face right there.
No.
Hey guys, so I'm not fully done getting ready for the day. I want to wear my hair down.
Because we were shocked at your appearance. How dare you come on here looking like that?
I do want to wear lipstick and stuff, but I did want to just come on here and tell you guys I did weigh myself today because I got back on track yesterday and I'm feeling really good about it. So I want to add that here. Okay, so
I get 2 ceiling shots in the same day? My partner's standing here like giving me faces. You've not met my adoring ceiling. Look upon it. It is glorious. That's one sexy ceiling.
That is. We're gonna leave it.
We are?
Feeling.
No, this ceiling.
Oh, that's her ceiling?
That's her ceiling.
Ah, okay.
That's not my ceiling.
Sorry, I thought that was her.
No, I'm cheating on our ceiling.
Okay.
It is the next day after being back on track. So let's see how the scale has reacted to that.
It's ready.
Okay, stepping on.
498.2 pounds.
98.2. Thank the Lord. So I lost 2 pounds. Okay, I'm very happy with that. All right, is the boogeyman in here today?
Let this go. Stop trying to make fetch happen. Literally no one believes this story, and you just need to let it go. It's not even funny. It's not even a funny story. It's not even a funny skit. Quit it.
Don't mess with me. Do not mess with me. There's a rumor that I wear, what? That I use slimming filters, I promise. Your girl be looking this big in person too. Okay, I feel like it's a compliment in a weird way, because it's like, why would people think that? But literally all I do is I film on my phone. I have an iPhone, by the way. So
Which I'm pretty sure has a built-in filter as far as I'm understanding, because I know my Samsung does, and I can turn it off. But I kind of like the way I look, I'm not gonna lie. But I didn't, for the longest time, know that was on there. And I was like, wow, I always look good when I'm using my phone because there's a filter on it. And I was kind of disappointed when I found that out, but I kind of like the way I look, so. Anyway. So maybe I'm being generous. Maybe she doesn't know the filter's on.
So I film on my phone, and then I edit on iMovie, and that's literally it. Like, there's no filters. Then when I start hearing, oh, Amberlynn is using skinny filters, I start to think, like, do I look like a little smaller than usual? Like, I don't know what's happening. I know I look like a frumpy mess today.
Okay, Ruby, I'm not insane. We're gonna go back. Sorry, we're at 4:41. Somebody remember that, because I'm gonna forget.
All right, you guys, so I have not weighed myself since being off track. I currently have the water running, so it has time to get warm, because it does take a minute. Well, it has time to get hot, because I like a hot shower. So that's what you hear in the background. So let's weigh in. I'm definitely nervous.
Hello, it's ready.
Okay. Stepping on.
500.6 pounds.
500.6.
500.6. My bad. So she's only gained. So okay, that makes the 10 pounds make more sense, because then yes, she would have been at 980 something. So, okay, back we go.
I kind of feel like a frumpy mess, if we're being honest here. But no matter how much I say it that I'm not using a filter, no one's gonna believe that. The only time I use a filter, like especially like when I post photos and stuff, is like the devil horns.
I'm pretty sure you probably use filters when you're doing TikToks, because like that's one of the big draws of TikToks are those goofy ass filters, but I guess
It's just like a fun filter that I just enjoy using. I have been better about taking unfiltered photos. That's just like a me problem, you know, just like a self-conscious me problem. But I have been becoming more like confident in myself lately. And I think it's because I am, you know, loving myself more. And I feel like the only way you can change and be a better you is if you love yourself. Because if you hate yourself, why are you going to want to fix yourself?
Has she been reading Glitter and Laser's book? Because that's literally what chapter 5 is about. How to love yourself. Don't get me wrong. Anna does not tell us in any way, shape, or form how she does that. But the chapter's about that. I wanted to talk about this filters thing. Whether you believe she's using filters or not. I don't personally think she is. But that's me. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. It's fine. I think it's interesting that she's deciding to take umbrage with it, to the point where she's like, oh, it's flattering that you guys think I look so thin that I'm using filters on myself. I guess my thing with her not using it is like, she's so big anyway, it wouldn't matter. Like, she'd have to do some serious filtering and we would know. I mean, it would be, you would know. Kind of a thing. But I don't know. The smoothness of her skin, though, I think she's just... We've seen her skin when it isn't smooth. We've seen her skin when it is smooth. If she's filming on her phone, there is a random chance that she could have the filter on and not realize she has the filter on. Because like I said, I did. It's not a foodie booty kind of thing, but it could be. Like, I know mine isn't that strong. Like, I've played around with it. I don't not look like myself when if I put everything in the strongest it can be. My chin just gets very pointy and my eyes get kind of large. And that's pretty much the only major difference. Also, my skin looks amazing, which is kind of why I'm like, maybe. But when she's had blemishes, they've been noticeable. So I don't know. Maybe she's just finally, I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I don't think she's using filters, though. That's where I'm at with this. It is interesting that she feels the need to defend it enough to bring it up and talk about it for almost a solid minute, because it's obviously something she doesn't want people to think. Even though she's like, "Oh, you're going to believe it one way or the other." She's right. People who think she's using filters are going to continue to think she's using filters. There's nothing she can do about it. Which is why I'm like, why even bring it up? Because, those of us who don't think you're using it are going to continue to think that, and those of us who do are going to continue to think that. So it's another one of those situations like, what do you care? Just do your thing. Don't worry about the rest of us. We're going to react the way we're going to react. You can't control it. Somewhere, someone out there is going to think you're an alien, and that all of this is filters, and that really you have reptilian green skin and a forked tongue. I'm just saying, you're not going to change that person's mind either. So this wasn't like a full-on lecture, though. Let's take this back to things that Amber has done in the past. We're not fully beneath her in this one, and I don't know if she just can't get us that low in the kitchen, the bathroom, because she used to love to primp and prepare herself in the bathroom while scolding us for various things, various sins that the audience has committed. And this is kind of along those lines. But she didn't put the camera very low. However, everything else is very normal. The whole, like, you guys are stupid. How could you possibly believe this? I'm going to fluff my hair and put on my makeup and not look directly at you. It's that whole, like, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Look at me ignoring you. I want you to see that I'm ignoring you, kind of a thing. That's very Amberlynn coded. God damn it. But it's interesting that she's put us on more of an equal level with her while doing that. But again, it could just be she doesn't have the ability to prop the phone up lower. Though, her place of choice since she's moved into this building to lecture us in has been the closet. So it's kind of interesting that she didn't take us into the closet to give us a good talking to about the filters.
You're not going to be able to find that why when you're in the middle of hating yourself, because I know for me, I wasn't able to like improve as a person until I started to love myself and find that self-love. Because once you start to...
How many times are you going to find your self-love and tell us about it? Because this is also an ongoing repetitive thing that you do.
Care about something, that's when you start to water it a little bit more and nourish it a little bit more in the way that you're supposed to. That's something I'm working on, and I'm trying to actively like improve on that every single day. So, it's just a journey, folks. But yeah, no slimming filters here. Definitely no filters to like, people say I'm using like skin filters too. Nah, this is my skin. I just have foundation on, so.
My skin looks way different if I put foundation on too. Which I don't, if you can't tell.
People were saying that about Chantel too. It's a lot of like...
Yeah, but Chantel... Okay. You don't have to work hard to convince me that Chantel's using face filters.
No, everyone watches me and Chantel. The reactors react to me and Chantel, and it's all the same rumors. We both use, slimming filters. We both lie about our weigh-ins and rig the scale, and it's just a lot of the same nonsense. But I'm not going to be a part of that. I simply know who I am, and that's all that matters, so... Okay, so my plans for today, I'm actually going to be babysitting my step niece and nephew, so...
2 kids? She's going to be responsible for 2 kids?
I'm getting ready to leave now, so I'm just grabbing my purse. And I also have to stop by USPS to mail off some important things. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, so I just had my sunglasses on, so that's why you see the little sunglass marks.
Okay. I guess I should have just said, if you don't wear makeup, you may not be aware that this happens, but literally everyone else knows this happens if you wear makeup and sunglasses.
Literally hate that. Okay, so the USPS, like, the guy was parked right next to the little, like, drop slot thing.
Is he flirting with you? Does he flirt with you? Does the guy that you don't know, does he flirt with you? Or is he a fan? Vote down below.
Majigger. So I just handed my actual like envelopes to him. And then as we were pulling out, like me and my mom, we both like equally have like weird anxieties and like paranoias. And we were like, why is he even sitting there? So then we were like, should we go ask him? So we ended up going back in. And then when we realized he actually is a USPS worker because he was like taking all of the things out of the little area where we like drop our stuff in. You know what I'm talking about? What is that thing called? I don't even know what it's called.
A mailbox? A package box? So, did you hand a complete stranger your packages without fully understanding who he was? Is that what we just heard there?
The guy was parked right next to a little like drop slot thingamajigger. So I just handed my actual like envelopes to him.
I'm not saying the guy doesn't work there. I'm just saying if I was suspicious of somebody sitting next to the mail slot, I probably wouldn't hand them my packages. All right.
Talk about what is that thing called? I don't even know what it's called. But it's just weird because me and my mom like have the same weird anxieties. We were like, wait a minute. Like when we pulled away, we're like, who the heck? And why the heck? And why did we just give it to him so easily? I don't know. It was like a whole thing. Do you guys relate to that type of anxiety?
No. Because I don't put myself in that kind of a situation. Oh my god, you guys, legals! When did she buy this kit? I don't remember her showing us this kit.
Hands up, Mom.
That seems about right. Okay, so she's not babysitting by herself. That's good.
I'm a professional.
A professional what?
Guitarist.
Guitarist?
Yep.
Professional badass?
Thank you.
Professional badass.
All right, so I have been home for a little bit. I had a great time. Now I'm just...
Okay, so, alright. Someone had proper thinking going on and did not leave two small children with Amber by herself. Sounds like it was her mom. Sounds like her mom was actually doing maybe the babysitting and Amber was tagging along.
Just chilling like a villain. No, I'm actually editing this video and I'm going to schedule it for 2 days from now because I uploaded a video today. Or
Be about right.
day after tomorrow. Yeah.
So you know how to schedule a video, eh? Is that what you're telling me? So you know how to upload in large amounts and schedule them out ahead of time. Is that what you're telling me here?
That's in 2 days. I really do want to try uploading more for you guys. And I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job so far. Like, especially in this last like week or a little over a week. I feel like I've been doing pretty good. It's just been a hard time like vlogging. I don't know. Like, it seems like when I have more going on in life, I film less. I don't know what that's about and I need to figure it out. I need to figure out a balance.
They're different.
Okay, you guys. So my TDEE has been a very popular topic lately.
I still got it open so we can double check this if we need to.
And if you guys don't know what that is, it's literally just like a little calculator where you put your height, your weight, and your gender, and it comes up with a calorie limit that'll help you lose weight. But people are forgetting about everything else that goes into how easy it is for someone to lose weight and the amount of calories that they need to lose.
Okay. All right, Professor Lynn. I'm ready for you to school me in the magical ways of calories in, calories out.
Lose weight. So I kind of want to explain that to you guys, and the best way for me to do it is to do it on paper. So as you guys know, I'm about 500 pounds, and when I put just those simple things, 500 pounds, I'm 5'3", and I'm a female.
So I'm getting 35. Rounding down. She's got 29.
It comes up that I need 2,900 calories to lose weight.
No, it doesn't. TDEE calculator. I'm using a second one here. 33-year-old female. 5'3", 500 smack. Moderate my ass. All right, if you just put in the BMR. All right, this is closer. So this must be the one she used. She must have rounded. She just put in her BMR. That's fine. I can live with that. I can live with that. This is fine. I'm willing to let it have. I was giving her some activity in a day. This is literally all the calories she needs to just breathe and exist. This is no activity whatsoever. This is just what she would need to not die. Well, you guys get what I'm saying.
And as you guys know, I have expressed this so many different times that eating 2,900 calories makes me gain weight. It does not make me lose weight.
So you are a physical anomaly. The laws of physics do not apply to you in any way, shape, or form. And you should be studied because you literally defy the laws of reality.
And then people call me a liar, but I would like to explain why. So,
Why you're a liar? 290 calories is not what she needs to eat to lose weight. It's what she needs to maintain if she did literally nothing all day.
when I saw the lipedema specialist, she told me, estimation, I have about 150 pounds of lipedema on my body.
That doesn't
Large
matter.
portions of that is on my legs, especially my calves. But that weight is not taken into account when you go into a TDEE
It's not. Excuse me. The hell it's not.
calculator. So with 150 pounds of lipedema, I cannot lose that weight by lessening my calories. I cannot lose that weight probably ever unless I get it surgically removed or I have the fat literally sucked out of me. So that would mean, let's just say I put 350 calories
All right. All right. Someone's going to check me somewhere, and that's fine. So much like Anna, Amber's not really 500 pounds, you guys. She's really 350 pounds. So I guess she's already achieved her goal weight. You just have to subtract the lipedema weight from her whole body. And this is why calories in, calories out doesn't work for her, because she's got 150 pounds of lipedema weight. Because, Jesus Christ. All right, let me back this up. Sorry. Let's come back around. Let's be serious for a minute. All right, so Amber's argument is that if you take 500 pounds and her weight, her weight is 500 pounds-ish, which is fine. And you put in that she's 5'3", I thought she was 5'2", but I guess she's 5'3", into the TDE calculator, and you just put in the basal metabolic rate, the BMR, which is the number of calories you need to exist. This is no activity. Activity is not factored into this. That the number of calories she needs rounded down to exist is 2,900 calories. She's already kind of messing up because she's saying 29 calories is to lose weight. She's not wrong, but she's also not right. Because she's just she's factoring the wrong thing. If we put her in that she's sedentary, which would be little to no exercise, which would be accurate for Amber, her weight loss calories are 3,031. So we'll just say 3,000. The estimated TDEE, or body weight maintenance energy requirement, is 3,500 calories per day. Sorry. So if she was losing weight, she just needs to reduce her caloric intake by 500, which would be a meal or one of her snacks. Okay? Bring it down. Right. So in order to have 1 pound of weight loss in a week, she would need to eat 3,000 calories or less. All right? That's the number of calories she claims she's binging at, that she's been off track with this week. All right? This is just the other more popular TDEE calculator. So there's the two different calculators here. All right? This one I kind of like more just because it gives you a little bit more information. What else are we saying here? But But Amber is claiming that 500 pounds on her body is not really 500 pounds because she's got 150 pounds of lipedema weight. So she's got 500 pounds of fat that she cannot lose because it's abnormal fat. And the only way to lose that is surgically having it removed, which she isn't incorrect. Okay. So in her head now, to get an accurate TDEE, you need to subtract the 150 pounds from the 500 that she says she is, which would give you 350 at a sedentary life. I'm going to do this before she tells us whatever it is that she's done. And I see the chat going nuts over here. So now our girl isn't actually 500 pounds, you guys. She's actually only 350. That 150 lipedema, I think I'm saying the right one, pounds of fat are irrelevant to the calculation because they are immutable. They cannot be changed. All right. So if we pretend this is how this works, which it's not, if we do that, her current TDEE, with her miraculous 150 pounds lost, I wish it was that easy, is still 2,700 calories a day. It's still relatively close to what she's eating on a bad day. She claims that she was eating 2,000 calories a day. Even at her new low weight of 350, a 1 pound a week weight loss would be achieved at 2,200 calories. Half of a pound of weight loss would be achieved at a generous 25. All right. This is not the weight loss we are seeing if she truly is eating like this. And this must be where she's getting this crazy 1,700 calories. All right. I think I've made my point, whatever my point was. This is fat acceptance math, though. This is fat acceptance. This is health at every size. This is why shit doesn't work for them, because they don't do it right. I don't care if you're carrying around 150 pounds of lipedema weight. You're still 500 pounds. Cisco still works. All right, back to this. Need you, my booby. Give me a kiss. I love you too. I didn't get a kiss. She jerked away from me.
In the TDEE calculator because 500 minus 150 is 350. So that comes out to 2,100 calories, which I have explained several times that is about the amount where I lose weight. That is why I tell you guys I try to stay below 2,000 calories. And people are like, that's too little. I don't get it. She could eat so much and lose weight. That's not how it works. Plus,
weight loss, 1 pound a week, 5'3", 350, 3,000 calories. If she really were only 350 pounds, and she really was only eating 3,000 calories a day, she would be losing a pound a week. Anyway.
Plus,
I
have done a lot of yo-yo dieting.
There's been several studies that have come out now that show that this is bullshit. So,
which is not taken into account when you do the TDEE calculator. I have a very low metabolism for several reasons. Not only that, but I have gone through menopause at a...
Look, I know some of you are past menopause or in menopause, and you have all lost weight. Not all of you, but those of you who have mentioned it to me, I know you exist. I know my grandmother lost weight, my aunt lost weight, my cousin lost weight, my neighbors lost weight, my other downstairs neighbor lost weight, 2 of my teachers lost weight. I could probably go on of all of these women who lost weight after menopause. It's miraculous. It's almost like it could actually happen. It's almost as if it's really not that big of a hindrance. It really does come down to calories in, calories out. Like, it really does. Like, every single diet, even the starvation mode diets, they work because you're not eating enough. Granted, I'm not saying go starve yourself because that's not how you want that to work. But it's just like, we've known this for centuries, you know? There's no magical set of foods to eat. There's no magical wand to wave. There's no magical supplements to take. If you eat more than you burn, you're going to gain weight. If you are a very low activity person who doesn't do a whole lot, you need to eat less. That's just how it works. Today we just have all these fancy calculators and shit and that kind of stuff and Reddit and things like that. It really does come down to, don't eat so much. If she really was eating 2,000 calories a day, like she claims, she's well under the extreme weight loss caloric max for her new TDEE. She should be dropping weight like mad.
Very young age due to uterine cancer. And when your estrogen decreases, it causes weight gain. It does for a lot of people.
Okay, every single person that went into menopause who just talked about that, did you just magically gain weight one day?
And my hormone levels, let's not even look into that, because
Let's not, because God knows you haven't gone and had the blood work done to know what the hell you're getting ready to say here about your freaking hormone levels. When was the last time you had blood work done? And you have to ask specifically to have your hormone levels checked. It's not part of a normal blood.
the TDEE calculator does not care. Due to me having uterine cancer and having a full hysterectomy, my hormone levels are crazy out of whack, which all of these things affect weight loss, weight gain, your weight in general, and how many calories you need to eat to lose weight.
Amber, if you're watching this, because I know you do, you and I both know this is an excuse. This is a very elaborate, ridiculous excuse. You have proved, the only thing you have proved here is that you are bad at math and you are making shit up to justify the fact that you gained weight because you were eating somewhere around the area of 4,000 calories a day while claiming you were only eating 3, which would be your maintenance calories if you had calculated your TDEE correctly, which you didn't. So your entire argument is invalid because your starting premise is incorrect.
So have you guys ever seen a skinny person eat tons of food with little to no activity?
I will come for you. Oh my God. It has happened. The fat acceptance haze crossover has begun. Amber, run. Okay, look, you're never losing weight. You're just never losing weight. It's never going to happen. You have drank the Kool-Aid. You have ate the wafers. It's never happening. And I have now lost. I can no longer look at you like a rational person. I will never give you the benefit of the doubt again, ever. You have, in one sentence, you have proven to me that you are uneducated to the point of pointlessness. There's that scene from Billy Madison. We are all stupider now for what you have said. May God have mercy on your soul.
But they never gain weight. Well, that's because every single body is different. And not only that, but there is metabolic rate testing. And the reason why they have that is because everyone is different. So
and you, assuming this thing exists, it might. You have never had this done. So don't go waving it around like it's something that you know about yourself. You don't know what your hormone levels are. You don't know what your metabolic testing is. You don't know. You don't even know what your actual metabolism is. You don't know how much estrogen you have, which, I mean, does she have a complete one, like the ovaries and everything? She must have, or else they wouldn't have put her on estrogen. If you would take the fucking medications people would prescribe you, you wouldn't have half of these issues. But, whatever. What do I know? All right, we have less than a minute of this. Let's go. I don't know how I'm editing this one down because it's already over an hour.
a machine where you literally just blow your oxygen into the machine and it'll tell you exactly how many calories you need to eat to lose weight.
But you've
And they
never
do
had
because
that
of all of these
done.
reasons. There are so many people who go through these things and they can't lose weight quick enough. They don't understand what they're doing wrong.
You are not one of these people. You are not 350 pounds. You are 500. You're more than 500. You don't even know what your hormone levels are. You have no idea what your resting rates are. You don't know any of this information. You don't go to the doctors.
Because of things like a TDEE calculator, who only want simple things like your gender, your height, and your weight.
Has that changed my gender? Would it? We're just going to change her gender. How much does it change it? It changes. If you change her gender, according to this calculator, it literally changes it by 200 calories. That's it. You don't even need your gender, really. You just need your height and your weight, much like the BMR, which is, of course, also bullshit. Because Amber's a bodybuilder.
But never takes into account everything else. There are so many other reasons why it's hard for people to lose weight. And it's like some people have thyroid problems. Thankfully, I don't. But this is why when people tell me about the TDE
Are you sure? When was the last time you had your thyroid tested?
calculator, I simply roll my eyes because there's so much more to it than just the gender and height that I am.
Yeah, there's the actual weight that you are as well, which actually has more to do with it than your freaking gender.
Thank you guys so much for watching this vlog.
I am so mad. I am so mad. I am so mad. I am so mad. We have learned that whoever it was who told her she was babysitting is actually smarter than we thought they were, because they sure as fuck didn't put her in charge of 2 small children by herself. I highly doubt she was even invited to the babysitting. She probably just tagged along because she was bored that day. Amber's been overeating to the point where she's gained 10 pounds, which again, my original statement stands, where she put herself back over a month worth of weight loss in a week. Not even a week, 6 days, but I'll give her a week. Her math is something. Guys, I have dyscalculia. Okay? Even I know that's wrong. I don't know where she's gotten any of the shit she wrote down on that piece of paper. And it's, if you have at any point ever thought she was going to actually lose weight, I'm sorry. And I don't even care what her weigh-ins are from here on out. It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter, because any weight that she's losing is incidental. It's not active. It's not intentional. It just happens to be occurring. And I stand by the reason she's losing that weight is because she doesn't have somebody to just drop and go get her food whenever she wants. And she doesn't have somebody to take her to the grocery store at midnight on a Sunday. That's why she's losing weight. It's because she's literally doesn't have the amount of food in the house that she used to have, or access to the amount of food that she used to have. And that's why she's losing weight. It's not intentional. It's incidental. And that's why it's going to stall, because at some point it's not going to be enough. She's not taking 500 calories out of her diet regularly. So, all right. Look, man, I have nothing else to say that I didn't rage about. I will probably, for those of you at the watching from home, you got to see the full version of this. This will probably be cut down quite a bit. Oh my God, I'm so mad. I'm so mad I'm petting myself. I'm gonna go eat some food because I haven't had anything since breakfast, and that was a long time ago. So let's see. If you've made it this far, sorry for the weird noise. Go ahead and put a guitar. There's a guitar, right? There's a guitar emoji. Put a guitar or a banjo or, I don't know, a harp, some kind of stringed instrument, just because of the little toy that she was playing with earlier. And go ahead and put that in the comments section. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'm done. Thank you, everybody who's been supporting the channel. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to my members. Thank you to the home audience, the stream audience. And thank you to everybody who's going to give it a thumbs up. I understand why you wouldn't, though. That's also completely acceptable. Can I give this like 19 dislikes? This is my outro music. You can't copyright strike me because it's just me singing. This is my outro music. Thank you for watching. See you next time.